+8 right now at the airport at 8:04. Good morning, everyone. Fire investigators are on the scene of an early morning blaze in the northeast community of Rundle in Calgary. Fire crews crediting smoke detectors in 2 homes for alerting 10 people to get out as fire ripped through the 2 houses. It started in one, spread to the other. The blaze happening at around 2 a.m. in the 2300 block at 50th Street Northeast. Complicating matters, a flaring natural gas line between the 2 homes. There it is. It's not known for sure if the ruptured gas line is what started this fire, but Battalion Chief Al Magwood says due to the sheer volume of the blaze, he believes it did start outside one of the homes. The flaring line was burning for about 4.5 hours before ATCO crews finally shut it down. Fire crews control the line, they just don't put the flames out. If they did that, by the way, when it comes to a gas leak, they would be flooding the neighborhood with natural gas, which of course is highly explosive. It's now 8:04. As Calgary's Somali community deals with another mysterious and suspicious death, a local imam says he's beginning to feel hopeless. 25-year-old Mohammed Ali Mohammed is the latest victim in a growing number of Somalis dying in our province. Calgary Imam Abdi Hirsi says Mohammed received a mysterious phone call just before midnight on Wednesday this week, less than 3 hours before his body turned up here in a wooded area near the top of the ski jumps at Canada Olympic Park. Hirsi says over the past 7 years, close to 60 young Somali men have died in Alberta, most of their deaths violent. Only 2 cases have been solved. The family of the latest victim is still reeling from the young man's death. The community also grieving.
The community is equally devastated, if not more. As you have heard me say many times, we are kind of hopeless. We don't know what's going to happen. The question that comes back and forth into my mind is who is next? That young kid who's in the mosque or someone else. So it is really, we need somebody to do something about this.
An autopsy was scheduled to be done yesterday, but so far police have not provided an update on this case. Amid an increase in recent police-involved shootings, ACERT, the Alberta Serious Incident Response Team, is reassuring the public its investigators are impartial. ACERT has opened 2 investigations this month alone. A Calgary man who suffered from drug addiction was killed by police in a hotel room back on March 16th. And last week, a man was shot by an officer in an alley off Center Street downtown. That man is currently recovering in hospital. The team is also investigating shootings in Drayton Valley, Redcliffe, and Wetaskiwin. ACERT calls the number of police shootings since 2014 unusual, but says investigators are impartial.
Well, the concept of civilian investigators is very nice in theory. It's very difficult to fulfill. To have an investigator that has the skills, experience, knowledge that former police officers have or seconded police officers have take years.
So far this year, ACERT has been involved in 25 investigations, and it's not even April yet. In all of last year, there was a total of 53. Well, you may not think of Taylor Swift as a great world leader, but Fortune magazine does. In fact, the singer made the top 10 in the magazine's list of the world's 50 greatest leaders. She's sandwiched at number 6 now between the Prime Minister of India and the International President of Doctors Without Borders. Fortune calls Taylor Swift's pop savviest star who's better at honing a brand in the social media age than anyone else. Interesting fact, President Barack Obama is not on the list at all. There you go. That's your news to 808.